Good morning. Happy Wednesday. It is Erica with Holy Rustic and Redheaded Princess Designs, and I thought we would paint one of our new designs together. So come in, say hey, let me know how your Wednesday is going. If you saw, we released a whole bunch of designs this past month that were all honeybee themed, and this is one of those. And so I thought we would paint together. I haven't been live in forever, it feels like. I caught the crud or whatever it was that was going around, and it took me out for several weeks. I had very little voice and was feeling really blah. And I am finally feeling much better and ready to do all the things again. So each month we release all kinds of new designs, and this is one of our new designs that we released this month. It is so cute. It's a little stand with a little bee hive and a little honeycomb insert. Super cute. So I'm just painting this part here white. Let me say hey, let me know how your day's going. Last night we painted porch leaders at Our Lady of Perpetual Hops. They turned out so cute. And then tonight we are painting a derby hat painting at 812 Pizza. So excited for that. It's going to be a fun evening. Thursday night we are going to be at the Clarksville Parks Department. And we are painting jockey silks for derby. So it's derby time around here, and lots of fun derby paintings. Do you think spring has finally come? It's been so warm and nice the past couple days. All right, so we've got this little grass down here. I'm just gonna paint this green. But I just love all these little bee inserts. I think they are so cute, and they're not super springy or super summery, so you could leave them up for a good amount of time and not have to worry about taking stuff down, which is always nice. So say hey, let me know how your day's going, what you have planned for the day. Okay, so I've got that grass down there. I think we'll do a little dry brushing of some black on this, just to make it a little rustic-y looking. Black is almost empty there. I need to grab a different bottle from the other room. Okay, so when you dry brush, you just want to take your paintbrush and you want it to be really dry. Good morning, Gina. Jeannie, good morning, Teresa. How are we? You want your brush to be really dry, and then you want very little paint on there. And then I like to just kind of drag my brush, just barely. Super light pressure across everything. The great thing about dry brushing is if you get too much, you can always come back with some more. Good morning, Teresa. How are you today? Shipped out a lot of orders Monday and yesterday. So if you have recently placed an order with us, it should be on the way to you. We Also shipped out a good majority of our monthly boxes. So we have our Tiered Tray Club, our Wagon Club, and our Creative Outlet boxes have all gone out for the month. So those are also all on the way. So can't wait for you guys to start getting them and seeing what they look like. All right, so this is the main piece. I'm not gonna worry about painting the back because I'll probably set it somewhere where you can't really see the back. So we're not gonna worry about that back. I'm gonna set that over to the side. And let's see what other pieces we need to paint. All right, so it's got this little piece that hangs down. Oops, don't want to lose that little dot there. This is the base that it stands in, so we'll just paint that black. I realized after I hit the button to go live that I do not have my dryer over here. Oh, I do have a hair dryer over here. I don't have my usual dryer here. I guess if we get desperate, we can turn that hair dryer on. It's just loud. All right, so there's our base. Missed a spot. There we go. Oh, thank you, Jean. I love the little wood cutouts. They're so much fun. All right, we've got our beehive here. Where does this go? I think this goes on the bottom. Looks like. So, let's paint the inside of this black here, where the little bees go in and out. So you can find all of our kits on our website, holyrustic.com or redheadedprincess.com. Finally got the websites fixed and updated, so both websites will take you to the same place, and you can get access to all of our kits, our classes, all of the things. So go check those out. I'm so happy that is finally done. Not that it's completely done, because it's never completely done, but everything is in one place now, which hopefully will make all of your lives easier. All right, so that's the outside of the beehive. I think we'll make this little part that goes on the outside of the door just a little gray. Okay, there's that. What else? Looking at my picture over here just to see where everything goes. It's so cute. It says be happy. How cute is that? All right, here's all our little bees. Bees, bees, bees. All them over there for a moment. Let's paint our honeycomb here. Let's do this in a nice bright yellow. Grab a different brush just so I make sure I don't get any black in my yellow. Just get this yellow on here. Now, yellow is a super transparent color. So if you've ever painted with me before, you will know I say yellow is my least favorite color to paint with. It's just so transparent, and you need a lot of coats to get a nice coverage of yellow. So this is not my favorite. But if you add a little white to your yellow when you put down your first coat, it'll give it a little more base, and then when you put your second coat on, you'll have a little better coverage and a little more grab to your paint. So I'm just mixing in a little bit of white here, and then I'll do a nice coat of yellow, straight yellow on top of this to give us a nice bright color. So if you're looking at this right now thinking this looks pretty white, it really is. but I'm just adding that white because I know it's going to take 2 coats. If I didn't add the white, I would probably need 3 or 4 coats of yellow. So if I add the white, then I have a much, much better coverage here. All right, so we'll let that dry for a moment. We're gonna want a golden yellow. Let's give this beehive a coat of that as well. The yellow and white. This has a little 3D piece that goes right outside that door to the hive, so I'm not super worried about that. I just want to be sure I get right up next to that line, and then that little piece will help clean up all that little space there. So it's going to sit right there. Okay, and we'll do the same thing with this. We'll give it this white yellow coat and then a nice bright yellow once that dries. Okay, set that over to the side. Let's see. I think I hate to turn that hairdryer on. Let's do our bees. We'll do our little bumblebees. So we have 4 little bees, and they have separate wings, which makes it super easy to paint them. So we're just gonna do them in black and yellow. So we'll do their little heads with the black. I'm just going right over where their wings are. Excuse me. And then I think we'll just give them 1 yellow stripe in the middle there, or yeah. So they'll just end up with 1 yellow stripe. They're gonna look a little funny for a moment, but that's okay. So let me know, have you been, has there been nice weather where you are? Excuse me, and if so, have you been outside enjoying the beautiful weather? We have spent a good amount of time outside. Monday we got our roof replaced, which is so nice. We have been trying to get that done for a while, and they finally were able to come out and get that done. So it was very loud around here on Monday, but the roof is done, so that is a plus. And then, like I said yesterday, during the day I worked on our club boxes for the rest of the year. I'm trying to get them all planned out and ready to go. So if you are in our wagon club or our tiered tray club, I have some super cute designs headed your way. I'm really excited about. So I have them all planned out for the year. Now I just need to go plan out all my creative outlet boxes for the rest of the year. Gorgeous weather. Oh yay. Yes, it's so nice to get the yard work done and be outside again, like after being in from the winter. Like, it's just nice to be able to go outside and enjoy the nice weather. All right, I'm gonna come back to these bees that are dry and just go ahead and do the little yellow stripe here. Now this yellow is a patio paint yellow, and it's really nice because it does give you a much better coverage than just your regular old yellow paint. So I like that. It's a nice. I'm not exactly sure what the formula is for it, but it's definitely a heavier body paint, and it works really well you don't have to put as many coats on of that yellow. It covers well. All right, there's our little bees. This one got a little crazy on me. There we go. Okay, let's go back over this with some of the brighter yellow. See how much better coverage we have now that we've put that white down. We can get this nice bright yellow without having to do a whole bunch of coats. So definitely recommend that if you're painting with yellow on anything, canvas, wood, putting down a little bit of white, mix it with your color so you do get a little bit of color in there. It's not just straight white. And then you're able to put that second coat on and it has something to hold on to. It's not as transparent that way. You just want to be sure you let everything dry in between. Oftentimes what I see people do in class is they'll do something like that where they'll do a base coat and then they won't give that base coat time to dry and they try to put a top coat on top of it to brighten up the color. And it just mixes your colors. So just give it a few moments and let it dry. I'm not the most patient person in the world, so I totally understand just wanting to get the paint on there. But if you just give it a few moments to dry, you'll have a much better result. So this weekend is Thunder over Louisville here. So we do a big fireworks show. It's the kickoff to Derby. Let me know if you've ever been to Derby. I know people come in from all over. Believe it or not, last year, we've lived here my whole life basically, and last year was the first time I'd ever went to, we didn't even go to Derby, we went to Thurby, but it was a nice experience. It was fun. I don't think I'm going back this year. It's just a little crazy. Let me know if you've ever been, but I do like watching the fireworks. We probably won't go down to the waterfront just because it's too people-y for me, but we might drive closer to the river where we can watch the fireworks and then sneak out before it gets too crazy down there. I do have a class that day during the morning, well, afternoon, midday, so we'll see. All right, I'm looking for some scissors so I can clip this sponge. There we go. All right, we're gonna do these wings on our little bees. We'll just paint these white. So the makeup sponges work really well for these little pieces. You can get the paint on there without having to worry about the edges. All of our pieces are laser cut, so they have that nice charred edge. And so if you use the sponge to paint the smaller pieces, you don't have to worry about pushing paint over top of your edges, and you can keep a nice clean edge there. Super easy. So we'll just give these a coat of white. And I use, you know, when we use the sponges for your makeup, you use the triangle part, but I use the bottom of it to paint with because you get a nice flat edge and it makes it easy to hold on to. All right, let's see, what else do we have? We've got our Be Happy, so we'll paint this white as well. I was actually thinking this would look really pretty in teal. One of my customers was laughing at me last night. She said, "You paint everything teal," but I do really love teal. It just makes things pop. And we'll just do it white for now. Okay, so there's our words. Set them over there. We have our little bumblebees. Okay, we've got this piece here. It's gonna go on top of our honeycombs. So I think we just want to paint it a slightly different shade of yellow. Maybe more of a, maybe goldenrod. looking for a yellow ochre. I don't see it. Thought I had one here yesterday. Oh, wait. Is that it? Nope, that's tan. We'll try this. I don't know if it's going to be enough of a different shade. No, it's not. Oh, here we go. This is the one I wanted. So this is Golden Sunset. It's very much a yellow ochre color. So it's just that nice honey yellow. Since all I had was white on my sponge, I'm just going to go right into that that gold, and I don't have to cut my sponge again. So we give you a sponge in every kit that you get to paint all your little pieces, and they work really well for this, and you can use them over and over and over again. If you saw when I picked this sponge up, I just clipped it with my scissors straight across that bottom edge, and then you can just keep using them to paint with until you have like nothing left. So you can use it for all your little pieces. I do try to, I kind of start with the lightest color with my sponge, like the white or whatever, and then that way I can kind of switch between colors as much as possible without clipping my sponge off. And then when I'm ready, when I absolutely have to, then I can clip it. But you just want a little bit of paint on your sponge at a time. You don't want to gob it on there because then it is going to slide in between your pieces. So I kind of dip it into my paint and I kind of tap it off. I do it on my table, but you could do it on your plate. Anywhere that you want, you can just kind of tap off that excess paint so you don't have a whole bunch of paint on your sponge. The trick here, it's just like painting anything else. Several light coats is better than one giant thick coat. We're not buttering toast. I picked up some black in there. We're not buttering toast, so you don't want to put it on super thick. Well, luckily I put that black right in the middle where the words are going to be, so it should be okay. All right, I think that's probably a good coverage there. So we'll set that to the side. Oh, that's going to look so cute. Look at that. So cute. That's a nice variation in the colors between the two yellows. I like that. Okay, we've got our bow. So what color should we do our bow? Let's do teal. Because I do love me a good turquoise and teal. And this bottle is about empty. So we'll just toss that puppy in the garbage can there. Rinse out my brush. And I'm just going to start by base coating this whole thing with the teal, or turquoise, whatever color you want to call it. I feel like turquoise is one of those colors that just goes with everything. It looks really pretty with pinks and reds. It looks beautiful with purples and yellows. And it's just so bright and cheery. Maybe that's why I like it so much. Alright, so there's that. And then the little top part of our bow. Of course, you could leave the bow off, or you could put a real bow on here if you wanted. But I do like the look of this. This wood bow is cute. Okay, let's grab a little bit of peacock blue to do our shadows and stuff on our bow. So I'm gonna, while that paint is a little damp, I'm gonna pick up just a little bit of that peacock blue on my brush and just kind of start coming in and adding some dimension to my bow. So just a tiny little bit, and I'm just gonna follow the curves of the sections of the bow. I'm gonna add in a little white as well, kind of here on our loops. Swing those around. So this piece is gonna go right here. So cute. Now when you're doing shadows and highlights like this, it's best to do this when your paint is slightly damp. I like to give it just a few seconds to slightly dry, and then come in and do my shadows and highlights, because it does blend just a little bit without over blending. All right, that piece is gonna go right there. So let's make this a little brighter because it is on top. So I'm just gonna swing out here and here. Okay, and then we'll do our little center. And you just kind of put my color down, so I put a little bit of white on, and then wipe most of the paint off my brush and come back to kind of blend a little bit. So a tiny bit of the white, kind of pull it in, and then wipe your brush off and come back and just barely blend right onto that wet paint. Let me get this cute little bow. So that's gonna go right there. Adorable. It just gives it some dimension. I want these tails to look just a little more highlight on them. Okay, there we go. Those are cute. All right, so there's our little bow. I think we might be ready to assemble. So let's grab some glue. This glue has seen better days. I really wish they wouldn't put these in these metal tubes, because they just break open and then the glue starts going everywhere. All right, got glue. Let's do our little bumblebees. Maybe. There we go. So remember, with the glue, you just need a tiny bit. You don't need very much at all. And this E6000, which is the glue that we include in all of our kits, has a nice dry time on it. So you have time to kind of move your pieces where you need them to be. I have put things together before with super glue and stuff. And the bad thing about that is you don't have any wiggle room. So once you put it down, that's where it's going to stay. So I do like the fact that the E6000 has a little bit of dry time on it that you can kind of mess with stuff. All right, we're going to put this piece on the outside of our beehive here. Goes just like that, cleans up all those little edges. So cute. All right, and then we've got this piece here. So I like to just kind of almost just drag the tip of the glue right over the pieces, so that I don't end up with a lot of seepage around the edges when I go to put this down. And like I said, you're going to get, in our kits, we always include a tiny little bottle of E6000 so you can glue all your things together. All right. That should be plenty of glue. And this just lines up just like that. Okay, where are our words? There they are. All right, should we add some teal to these? I feel like we should. I feel like we should. I think they'll just pop. I'm gonna look and see where the bow goes. I don't remember. Maybe I am. There we go. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think some teal here would be nice. It'll kind of pull everything together. So the question is, maybe I'll just dry brush some teal on. I was trying to decide if I should just dry brush the teal on or if I should just paint the whole words teal, but I think this will be cute. And it'll pull that teal from the bow down into the piece. I'm picking up a little bit of green in there as well, which I kind of like. My green's right next to my teal on my plate. Well, look how cute that looks. Love it. That was a perfect choice. All right. That was a good choice. I'm going to put, I guess I'll put the glue on the back of the words. I was trying to decide if I should put the glue down on the piece or on the words. So I think I'll put it here just to be sure I don't put glue in the wrong spot. You could also take like a Q-tip or a little wood skewer to put your glue on if you want, if you feel that is easier and less messy. All right, put that down, and then we'll do all of our little bees. They go right where these circles are. So 1, 2, 3 little bumblebees. So stinking cute. All right, let's get just a little black on there. Okay, so we'll set that to the side. We'll do our bow. So I like to glue everything together and then do all of my last minute highlights and detail lines. I think I have that upside down. So the lines are etched in there, so you just have to line them up and set it down. Okay, here's our piece here. Now, I had a little white circle. There it is. That I was trying not to lose. All right, so this goes up here, and this is the little knob. This piece is going to have twine on it. It's going to hang here. Super cute. Good morning, Sherry. We're going to put our beehive over here, like so. And then this piece, whoops, it's attached to my string. It goes right around here, just like this. Okay, and it just sets right in there. I'm going to make sure I don't put it too close to the bottom because that does have to slide in our sand. And we'll just glue this. I'm not going to do it right now because I'm going to let those pieces dry flat, but they're going to glue. It's going to glue right in that sand so it'll stand up and you can hang that little sign there. So we'll let this, like I said, that E6000 has a dry time on it, several hours long. So you're going to leave everything flat until it's all nice and dry. Or what will happen is you'll come in and all your pieces will have slid down. All right, the bow goes on this piece here up at the top, like so. So we'll stick him up there. Just like that. And then this is going to hang right there. Get everything put so you can see it. We'll put this little bee right here. And now we'll do our little details, all right? So let's grab our detail brush and let's see. I'm going to start with some black on my little bees. So just kind of add some lines and some dots on the bees. Good morning, Sherry. All right. Get these all decorated. It never ceases to amaze me how much the little details, like the lines and things, can really change how finished your piece looks when you're done. I mean, it looked really cute before, but when we add all these little details, it really just makes things pop, I think. I'm gonna put a few little highlights kind of down here in my grass. I'm not gonna get too crazy down there because you're really not seeing most of that. Certainly not the focal point. Do some highlights on our beehive. And our little bees. Tend to get quiet when I'm doing the details because I'm focusing. So I apologize, but all right, let's do a few little highlights on our bow here. So especially on things like this bow, it'll really bring that bow to life. Cute. Okay, I'm loving that. I think I'll do on these little drips of honey, just a few little highlights on the honey drips. So cute. All right, look, that was super easy. Oh my goodness. Okay, I absolutely love this. I think it is so cute. So let me see. Let's put some twine on here. I'm just gonna through the hole. There we go. How do I want to do this? I think I will just tie it right here. I don't want this to be very long. It doesn't need to hang very far. So we'll tie this here as well. Alright, so I'm going to let everything lay flat to dry, but I'll do a quick show so you can see. So this is your little hanging piece, and that may still be too long. I'm just going to set right in this little stand, and I do like to glue it into the stand once everything has set. I'll glue that into the stand so that it will stand nice and straight. And then this, which does need a shorter string, I think. Yeah, definitely gonna need a shorter string. It'll hang right there. So we'll pull this string up a little bit, but it's gonna hang right there. And look, yeah, I said that glue has to have dry time, but how stinking cute is that? Oh my goodness, I love it so much. But you do want to let everything lay flat to dry. And then once it's all dry, then we can put it all together. Good morning, Kelly. So cute. If you want to grab your own kit, you can grab them on our website, holyrustic.com or redheadedprincessdesigns.com. go to the kits and look at all of our fun new designs we put out this month. Lots and lots of honeybee stuff, summery stuff, graduation, Mother's Day, all the things. So go check those out and grab your kit today. And then of course this month's BOGO was our Hope You Like Dogs Chippy insert for our welcome door hanger. So you can grab that as well. Buy one, get one free through the end of the month. We've sent out so many of those, so be sure to grab yours so you have that. All right. I hope you guys are having an amazing Wednesday. Thank you, Teresa. Thanks for hanging out with me this morning. I think it's absolutely adorable. I just love the little honeybees. They're so cute. So, have a great Wednesday, guys, and I will talk to you real soon. Bye, y'all.